better policies as a whole.
A bit more flexibility.
A bit more flexible.
Flexibility.
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm also the worn-out working mum. And I'm here today with the Open University to discuss the challenges and the hardships of being a working parent, of which there are many. What do you think would help with that return to work?
I think just better policies as a whole, like more understanding. And I've seen great managers who are able to kind of bypass what the normal system is, but as a whole, we need better policies. I work in a really male-dominated field, and I'm an engineer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there's already disparity there.
Yeah,
so
of course. What would have made things more accessible and helped you during your career and motherhood?
I think definitely a bit more flexibility would have been really helpful. Not just the opportunity, I was lucky enough to have a job to return to, but whether it was going to be full-time or part-time, that was extremely difficult.
I think probably equality in terms of maternity and paternity leave.
How much paternity leave did you get, if you don't mind me asking?
I got 2 weeks when I had my kids.
Wow.
So since then, our company's actually introduced an equal parental leave policy.
Okay.
So the guys can get up to 6 months off if they're primary carer.
First baby, I went back to work when he was 5 weeks old.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
was struggling a lot. My last child, I was 36, and it was a little bit more flexible. And my boss let me work part-time to still continue to breastfeed my baby and all that. So it worked out really well having that communication with my boss.
And also having the balance at home and what that means, that you're not just, I think it can be perceived that your job is taking on, something else for me to do alone. But actually, if you've got the support at home as well, then it can be balanced together.
Do you think that if you'd have had those 6 months, it would have had a massive impact on your family life?
It would have had a huge impact on me, yeah, because my wife could have gone back to work after 9 months. I can take over as a primary carer and I get to spend 6 months full-time with my child, which would be incredible.
We have discussed everything from flexibility, having equality in the home, and what it really does mean as a mum to have support from an employer, and the tools that we need desperately to help us pave the way for employers, but also for ourselves to understand, what can we learn from each other, what has been done before that hasn't worked, and something that Open University have created as an incredible resource, not just for employers, for us mums as well, and parents returning back to work after maternity leave.